howdy, and a big yeehaw from Oswin Music. How you going out there, my friends? I'm sorry it's been a long time since I made a vid. Life does get in the way, unfortunately, sometimes. I'm back now. I hope everybody's well out there. Thanks to KV and Chris and Sunshine and Frank for asking how I was. I'm fine, thank you, fellas. I'm going to do a Carter style strumming pattern for you. This is requested by one of my students. And how we're going to do this, we're going to play a G chord, but not a G chord in the sense like that. We want to get a banjo sounding G. Use this drong, drang, drang, drang sound. So what you need to do is you need to get your third finger right on the third fret of the second string, and you need your fourth finger on the third fret of the first string, and the typical G then goes down on the first finger on the second fret of the fifth, second finger on the third, and you get this lovely strong banjo type country G, they call that. Okay, and we need a C and a D. Okay, and we're going to use some methods. We're going to use a bum ching. Now bum ching, I call it, is basically, you can play this with either your thumb. I'm going to do this with a thumb and the first finger. Thumb. You can do this sort of thing with your thumb on the sixth string when you're playing the G of the root, and then you can frail. They call that frailing, by just putting the backs of your fingernails down, keeping them pretty rigid, and doing that. Okay. I call that ching. Bum ching. If I want a bum chinga, I go backwards with my thumb. Bum chinga. Okay. So don't get your bums and your chings mixed up. That's very important. Okay. So we're going to do that for the G. When we go to a C chord, we're doing an ordinary C. We're going to do another little device in Carter style, strumming pattern style. Carter style originate from the Carter family, which is June Carter and Mabel Carter, the guy, you know, the lady who married Johnny Cash. They popularised this style in the Grand Ole Opry and all that style in the back in the 30s on the radio, and it's used even today by artists by, you know, Neil Young, all those sort of things, anything ballady, anything like that. It sounds great. It's all this hammering on technique, so it's bum chings and a hammer ons. So we're going to, when we do the C, we're going to bum ching there, so on the fifth, so it's the fifth bum ching. Okay, and when we go to a D, okay, we go to the fourth this time. Okay, we're getting a bit seasick with the camera panning. Fourth and bum ching. That's what we're going to need to do. Now, going back to the G. What we're going to do, here's the rule. Here's a little device, a little system for you. If you just lift a finger and hammer down, you'll get this typical country sound. Okay, but what you need to do though is you must keep all the fingers down, and you must make sure that your fingers are clear so that you can make the open fifth string ring. Obviously I'm playing it back down by the sound hole, unless I'm developing a new style. Okay, and with your first finger you want a downward hammer. You need to do that with the other fingers down, because that is going to ring with the chord, the after ring of the chord. Do you hear that? Okay, smashing. That is what you need to do. So you go bum, ching. Let's just get a little bit of what I'm doing with my bum on the sixth, ching, and then I play the fifth, and I hammer down there. Okay. Another little option that you can do on this G, a variation, is go to the fourth string rather, and play that open, and use your first finger to hammer down as well. Sorry, your first finger to hammer down, whilst holding the G. So what you got now is a G, bum, chinga, then the fifth, ching, and then the open fourth. And if you practice that, sixth, chinga, fifth, and the hammer, fourth, and go backwards. So you got this G. Excuse me. Great sound. I think you'll agree that sort of things that will work. If you do a C chord, you can do the same effect. You're playing from the 5th. Okay, boom, chinga, ching rather, boom, ching. Okay, and then I'm using my 2nd finger, lifting that. Make sure that you can get this 4th string ringing open, and downward pressure, downward, smart, crisp downward hammering, hammering it down action. That's what it's called, a hammer on. Okay. And you're going to do the same process by moving it over to the next one, like the G, mimicking that. So you're playing the 3rd open. So you've got the C. Okay. Now for a D, we can do this. For the 4th is the root note. Boom, ching, and we can lift the 1st finger. Okay, and hammer down. If we want to go backwards, because we're running out of bass notes, we could do this effect and hammer down on the 4th string on the 2nd fret. So putting this all together, we've got the G, C to a D, Carter style. G, boom, on the 6th, ching. Open on the 5th, ching. 4th, open. Back to the 5th. Okay, then you go to the C, 5th, boom, ching, lift the 2nd, lift the 3rd, boom, ching, and back. And D, 3 chords that go together well, G, C and D, 4th, and back to the G. Now I'm going to move this hand back here to do the strumming. So we know this is G, G, G. So again, 5th. That's the hammer on. To the C. And to the D. And back to the G. Put all that together, G, C and D, you'll get this sort of effect. G. G again. C, D, G. It's a fabulous style, very full and rich style. You can add that to all your acoustic things. I'm going to be doing, hopefully if we get enough requests, some of the things and some licks and some bluegrass sort of licks. Sound pretty zany and good to get under your fingers. I'm going to do that. I promise to do some of that for you. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Peace. It's great to be back.